is going to be from D.C. southward, down through Richmond and Fredericksburg. Yes, we could catch the edge and pick up some snows, especially places like Annapolis, Kent Island, reaching up even into central Anne Arundel County. An inch or two will be possible. But this southern wave already getting its act together will eventually push out this stalled boundary that has kept us socked in with the ugly weather the last few days. It will end with a bit of a burst here, a bit of an impressing into the system. In the big picture, you see that area of low pressure arriving in earnest tomorrow afternoon. For much more on this system, let's head outside. Meteorologist Mike Masco standing by. Mike, already feeling colder and colder out there, I think.
It is freezing. I mean, you showed 39 wide. It feels like it could be into the 20s right now. That raw, that damp feel. And it's all about this storm. How far north does it go? And that's what we've been trying to figure out for the last several hours now. Got some new information. Let's kind of show this to you graphically. And again, right now, leaning towards more of a flurry activity over the city, down towards Glen Burnie, Dundalk. And then all of a sudden, things get interesting from the Bay Bridge down towards Easton. That's where we do think a plowable snow event will happen. Let's talk about the what ifs. If this storm's a little bit stronger, that means we'll bring in more precip, and that would be a plowable snow closer to the city. So snow and rain moves in during tomorrow afternoon into the evening commute. Accumulation-wise, we'll start to see that develop between 5 to 1 o'clock in the morning, tomorrow going into the early morning hours on Friday. And it's all about location. Location, location, location. 30 to 40 miles will make a big difference. Again, right now, we're advertising the city seeing just a glancing blow, but should, again, this storm move a little bit towards the north, that would put us back into the accumulation, or at least the chance for some accumulating snow. We have some new models that we are running right now inside the Weather Center, and we're going to give you the latest on those coming up at 6 o'clock. But let's talk about the breakdown, and again, it's all about how much snow will my town see, and for that, we'll send it back into Wyatt. Hey, Wyatt.
Yeah, Mike, it is one of those scenarios. If this track shifts a little further north, well, then these totals would shift a little further north. But right now, we think for the city northward, just flurries out of this thing up through Cecil County. But a 1 to 2 inch zone setting up across the D.C. area itself through Anne Arundel County, and then a 2 to 4 inch zone will set up just south of Anne Arundel County, right on the southern tip through Charles County, St. Mary's County, and Charles County. And again, as you go toward Richmond, that's where you could see those 4 to 6 inch totals. But the bottom line is this is a southern scenario that we will catch part of here in central and northern Maryland, but not nearly be the bullseye. You can see the outlook here for the 7-day forecast, and you know, after those snow showers arrive tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night, we cleared things out Friday. A cold day, only getting to the mid-30s, and then slightly milder, if you can call it that, with 40s over the weekend. Still looks windy Sunday night for not just Baltimore, but for the big game up in New England.
You hear everybody in Glen Burnie and Pasadena calling us. They want the storm to come up just a little further.
Edge it up.
Just come up a little further. Bring that blanket
action.
up. Yeah.
Don't see that happening. Oh, well.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll
Can
see.
always hope.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, here's an update in the breaking news we first delivered to you this morning on Good Morning Maryland. 2 people are dead and more than a dozen injured in this helicopter crash in London.